wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your.
So what we're gonna be making for breakfast is some bacon and some scrambled eggs.
So let's do, you don't want eggs, you said, right? Are you gonna have bacon? How about some bacon and toast for you? What are you having for breakfast?
Bacon.
Just bacon.
Bacon's good.
You need to have something other than bacon. Well, for you, protein is probably good. We're trying to keep him from losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do 3 eggs.
3
Okay.
eggs?
Yeah. Do 3 of them in there.
Wait, so you just want to leave it like that, and then
Yeah.
crack it in there?
Yep. Crack it on, or hit it on the counter.
There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles. I will always think of you and me. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you.
All right, we are opening a fun letter. This is from Heritage Letters.
Oh, no.
I know, I need to show them though. So this comes with this particular Heritage Letter is about a person. There's also Heritage Letters about places throughout the US.
And animals?
Animals is a different one. Heritage Letters has people and places. So this one is about George Washington Gale Ferris Jr.
I have no idea who that guy is.
Comes with,
I know who George Washington
okay,
is.
it comes with a postcard with their photo and a timeline of events on the back. His accomplishment was the Ferris wheel. So we're gonna learn about that in just a second. All right, so I'm gonna read the letter to the kids. It says, from the office of George Washington Gale Ferris Jr., June 21st, 1893.
Wow.
Wow. Greetings, my friend. Today was opening day for my Ferris wheel at the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. A crowd of 2,000 people gathered to watch it make its first turn. They waved flags in excitement and anticipation as I dedicated the wheel to my noble profession in engineering. Alice is trying to look at you guys. So we do get letters from a few different places like this. We get writings from the wild, which are animal ones. It comes with a full color letter and then a collectible card of whichever animal with facts on the back. So I've got some, I had these because Jackson collects Pokemon cards, or he did. So he had some extra, like these card collector sheets. So those are the perfect size for the animal ones. And then I put the letter in a full-size letter one. And then because this letter is only one-sided, I'll slip it in here. We'll keep those animal ones. I have postcard or like 5x7 dividers, so that way we can put these items in here. This one is double-sided, so I'll just put the one in there. And then I'll get another sheet to add this postcard. This is the other heritage letters. These ones show places around the US, historical places and things. So we learned about the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. So that's a double-sided full color letter. I'm gonna put this one here.
But the good thing is that you can see both sides if you flip it.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'll put, and then we've got some other letters that I have saved. I think that's a Writings from the Wild. So we do these on Fridays because they're fun. Letters from Afar. I'm not showing the front because it's got our address on it. But Letters from Afar is another one that we just started doing, and those are, I think, animals from around or the world, maybe? I don't know. Another heritage letter, and our next Writings from the Wild. Anyway, so I get these. They're like, I mean, they're a little overpriced because it's literally just a letter and a few collectibles. I think you pay like $6 per like letter each month. But I was like, you know what, for at least for a few months, I'd like to try them. It gives us something fun to learn about on our Fridays, which Fridays are a little bit more relaxed and we do some more fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and file these things in my mommy binder here. And I think the kids just went outside to play, if I'm not mistaken. So the kids are playing with this fun little flower set that we got on Amazon. It comes with a bunch of pieces.
Fake
you can see them all. It comes with butterflies that you can attach to.
Fake butterflies.
Yes, obviously.
I've never seen this one.
That's pretty.
I know.
So they are
This
just.
is probably my favorite.
That's pretty.
I know. Why is there no roses?
I know. I know.
There's no roses.
Yeah, there's no roses.
That's one of the beauties.
Jackson's just putting a bunch of butterflies on things. Let me see. So they just snap onto
The petals.
the stamens of the flowers.
The pollen. Stamens?
The pollen stems.
What are stamens?
I think that's the pollen stem, isn't it?
Oh, guys, this hypnotizes me. This one?
He's trying to show it to you.
No, like, if you spin it.
Woo. Now they're all asleep. Comes with a little flip through deck of different types of flowers, and on the back it tells like some information about it. I'm dropping stuff. And then this tells you it's got the stamen, the pistil, the petals, the leaves, the receptacles.
The receptacles. The receptacles?
Receptacles?
The noo-noos.
The noo-noos.
The noo-noos?
You guys are silly. So they're done with their school day, so now we're having just some
Fun.
Was it raining outside when you guys were out there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Don't they eat with the antennas? Yes. I believe so.
I don't know.
Hey guys, you want some bamboo?
That does kind of look like bamboo.
I made that up for my panda pans.
Your panda pans?
I named her pans. I found a violet.
That's pretty.
Oh yeah. Down
So here's their
Down
little
deep in the
creation.
Down deep in the flowers, there were two kids who live down there, and they grab your feet and tickle, tickle, and they turn your toes into flowers.
They're in a rare form right now.
And then they love each other's wrists to say hello.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but
Alright, so I just got these Chocola chalk markers in the mail from Amazon. Really nice quality. You saw I chose 2 metallic ones, so there's 30 chalk colors and 10 metallic. Reversible tip, but there's 40 of them in here. That's a lot of colors. And I updated our little chalkboard back here because it hasn't been updated in a long time. I might add some like little flowers and stuff to it, but I just wanted to see how well they work because they are brand new. But very like smooth. The colors are beautiful. This color actually kind of matches the border. But this is just one of our little areas back here behind the couch. It had little Easter Bunny peeps drawn on it from like March because Alice drew stuff on it. I don't know if I've shown you guys our new little bookcase back here, but this helps to kind of organize our homeschool stuff. So we've got this first cubby is like some art stuff. Each kid has an art binder for anything that they draw or color that's like really nice quality. I put it in there. We've got a few like doodle type books and how to draw books. This is our shelf for library books so we don't lose them. This is our history and civics. So these books here are civics. We've got what is the Declaration of Independence, what is the Constitution, Woodrow for president, Oh Say Can You See, and We the People. So those are some of our civic books that we have. For history, this is stuff that we already had on hand. We've got I Am Amelia Earhart, I Am Abraham Lincoln, Who is Malala, Who was Edgar Allan Poe, I Am Neil Armstrong, and then a little tiny like color of Anne of Green Gables. I don't know why I put that with history. It doesn't really go there. But that's just where I put it for some reason. So we've got those. This shelf is family read-alouds or books that are a little bit too like high reading level for the kids. So we've got like, actually right now we're doing My Side of the Mountain, but we're doing the audiobook. We've got Hatchet, A Few I Survived, Saving Winslow, The 100 Dresses Because of Winn-Dixie, 3 Times Lucky. I think we just got that for free out of one of the little free libraries. The BFG, Zia by Scott Odell. I read this when I was in elementary school. The Music of Dolphins. Who's ringing our doorbell? Stories for 6 and 8-year-olds. They got those for Christmas. I just put them here. Dinosaur Cove, Trouble at the Treasury. These are Alice's chapter books. These are Jackson's chapter books, like ones that we actually own. This is just some extra cardstock and like sheet protectors. Down here we've got a few graphic novels that we own. Our Botley Robot, Dangerous Book for Boys, and History, our Brief History of Unicorns. And then this is like sciencey type stuff. So we've got a few. We've got the Explanatorium of Nature by DK Kid, like the Discovery Kids. We've got Ripley's Believe It or Not, How Things Work by Nat Geo, My First Big Book of Why, My First Big Book of Space, Usborne's First World War, so I guess that's history. I don't know why that's down here. Obviously I didn't organize well. My Usborne's Second World War, so these are actually going to move up here. Help me, sis. I only have one hand. Okay, put those right there. Thank you. This I'll put here.
Where's my crown?
Give me a second. Usborne's Introduction to Art. Material World. I've shown this before. This is a really awesome book. This shows families from around the world and like their family statistics and they bring all of their belongings out. And show everything. Did you say you're hungry?
I said I found it.
Oh. And then Hungry Planet is by the same author. It's Peter Menzel. I got these on Amazon. I'll leave a link. Hungry Planet is similar concept. It shows families around the world and what they eat. So it will actually show like a weekly grocery haul. So like this is Australia and it shows like a grocery haul for their family. Just very cool. And it actually breaks down the grocery haul like price per category, like if it's like how much they spend on meat per week, how much they spend on you know, grains, dairy, etc. And then I went to Costco recently and they always have fun books. Sorry, I'm shaking this all over. I'm trying to put books back in. And they had Encyclopedia of the Body, which is, and it actually lays flat, which is kind of nice. But just all sorts of body stuff. So that's our bookcase. But back to these markers. I am impressed with the little bit that I used of them. We have some other chalk markers that we got, I don't know, years ago. And they're decent, but they kind of skip a little bit when you're writing with them. Like the tips are not as nice. So here's a overview of all the actual colors. And then for the metallics, you've got silver, gold, black, orange, berry, grape, green, seaweed, copper, and rustic red. My every plate orders got delivered, so I just unpacked that and put that in the fridge. And I'm listening to the Hamilton soundtrack on Spotify because it's really good. Will and I actually watched Hamilton for the first time the other night on Disney Plus, and we both enjoyed it. We're not huge into musicals. Like, we love Phantom of the Opera. I love Rent. He doesn't care for Rent. And that's really as far as our like musical tastes go. But I really enjoyed Hamilton. So now I'm listening to the soundtrack while I'm just kind of like dancing around the house. Kids are outside playing. And I was curious if you love Hamilton or if you're just like meh. The soundtrack I think is great. And it's just like upbeat and, you know, more modern and all that. But I want to know what your favorite song was from the soundtrack if you have one. So drop that in the comments. I really like Helpless just because it's more like mellow and it's, you know, the girl song. I don't know. But all of them get me up and moving around, so that's a good thing. I threw my hair up. I had it in a braid, but it feels better to have it up. The kids, like I said, are playing outside. It sprinkled for a little bit. It's kind of still really overcast. I think it's supposed to kind of sprinkle on and off through the day. Normally right now they would have had lunch already. It's almost 1. I was gonna give them leftover sloppy joes and they were like, I don't want that yet. So hopefully when they get hungry, I can convince them to eat some sloppy joes because we have a lot left over. And tonight is pizza night because it's Friday. So of course, pizza. I might have sloppy joes for like a later lunch as well. Will is gonna be stuck at work all day, basically. Not really, but maybe. The guy who helps him merchandise his route had a family emergency and wasn't able to help, so he's like behind. And then he also has to head up to the plant, sign some paperwork for something, and there was another few things he had to do. So he texted me, he's like, well, I'm probably not coming home today because so-and-so had a family emergency and I have no help. So we'll see how that goes. But he's had kind of a rough week heading back into it after vacation, which is understandable because he's the full-time person on his route for merchandising, and when he's been off work for 9 days, that kind of, yeah, he's playing catch up. But I'm going to turn my music back on, clean out the fridge a little bit. I'm gonna start editing this video, that way I can have it done for tonight to go up tomorrow, which is Saturday. I've been vlogging a lot more this week, if you haven't noticed. Let me know what you think about that. I know a lot of you like seeing just the inner workings of our day. I know I like watching that sort of thing too with other friends on YouTube, so yeah, let me know. Alice and I are gonna make some cookies, but we're cheating. It's a jarred mix from some friends from her American Heritage group, American Heritage Girls group. It's s'mores cookies. We should have made these on Monday because I think Monday was National S'mores Day, but alas, we did not. So this is literally just like a dump and go recipe.
Is there even a such thing as a National S'mores Day?
According to the internet, there was. So we need to so we preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and we need to beat together 1.5 sticks of softened butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 egg. And then we need to dump this jar in and a baggie of marshmallows. And then we will put on a baking sheet, bake for 12 minutes. And that's it. So the jarred ingredients that you see here, we've got powdered graham crackers, wheat flour, baking soda, salt, brown sugar, white sugar, chocolate chips, and then the marshmallows in the bag. So we're gonna go ahead and start dumping in. So Allie, yep, go ahead and dump the butter in.
It's warm at the bottom.
Yeah. I softened it a little. Yep, all of it. softened it in the microwave a little.
I always ask all of it. I just want to make sure.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
There it is. I just want to scrape the butter out. Alice says hi. Jackson's upstairs playing some video games with his cousin in Michigan. Or maybe not. I think Ryder was still asleep. So I don't know who he's playing with. Do you want to try and crack the egg, or you want me to do it?
I want to try.
Okay. So crack the egg,
If
and
you
you're gonna put
guys
it in
don't know, Ryder, we have some vlogs when we did up in Michigan. Why?
Yeah, we do. Ryder is my oldest nephew.
What does nephew mean?
Here, hold on 1 second. Let's crack this a little bit more so you're able to pull it there. So you're gonna put your thumbs right there and pull it apart. Don't crush it. You want to kind of put it in and pull. We're working on.
I'm scared. What
Why?
if I get shows in it?
Well, that's why you pull instead of crush it. There you go. Pull it apart. Pull it. There you go. See? Look at that.
Perfect.
Perfect. Go through that shallow way, wipe your fingers off. And I'm gonna put the hook back on. We're gonna cream this.
Jackson's better than me.
I'm not adding, or I'm not measuring the vanilla. Literally, that's more than a teaspoon, but that's okay.
I just got water on my eye.
You did. Do you want to turn this on?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna lock it. Put it on like 1 to start with, or 2, whatever.
I just wanna let you know, behind the mirrors and all that smoke, promises and alibis, I don't believe, told me you would change my world, now I know what you are worth, gone and lost your hold on me, I don't believe.
Okay, now we're going to open this jar.
Pull up.
There's like a little bit of marshmallows.
Can I have a...
No, do you want to dump that in though?
Yeah.
Okay, dump
I'm
that
not
in.
happy with you.
Dump that whole jar in the thing.
How?
Like this. Good question. Why didn't it come
It's
out?
old.
Scoop those marshmallows out of there.
With what?
Your fingers.
It's all. Oh, those are rock solid.
They'll heat up and get softer. Those are hard.
Those are rock solid. That's a lot of powder.
Well, it's got everything for the recipe.
Do we have
What
everything?
in the world?
It says, guys, do not keep like something in a jar. Like that. For
Brown sugar got like hard. Oh, there we go.
We left it in there for a long time, so we
only
do not
been
recommend
few
it.
months.
Don't recommend that. Why?
You don't recommend that? Is that what you said?
Do you?
Probably not.
Because it is so hard to get out, as you can see. Why?
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making it work. Huh, there.
Now we have a free glass.
Dump the marshmallows in there.
Can I have one?
You can have one.
No.
She's gonna stare at you guys.
I like looking at you guys. I will look into your soul.
You're a dork. Put the marshmallows in.
I want more.
Alright. Marshmallows. I'll put this back on.
Num num.
Lower. Lock.
Acting like a fool to no use. Got me wondering why you still giving me nothing. A whole lot of nothing, baby. Would have settled for something, but I'm giving in with the waiting. For your darling a zero. No hint of a hero. Now you're selling me stories, but I don't believe you. Every now and then you lose in life. What you're risking when you roll the dice. Now I'm gonna place the bet on me. I do believe you will learn what it's like to fail. Gave a little and far too late. Now it's time for you to up and leave. I do believe.
These are yummy. And the marshmallows are melty. Focus. I hate that it focuses back here. We got 12, 24, 30 cookies out of that batch. I don't have a recipe because the recipe wasn't on the card. It was just what ingredients were in it. So sorry, can't help you with that. So I know all good questions. What recipe do you use? It was a gift for volunteering with American Heritage Girls. They gave one to all the parent volunteers. They're yummy. They're cooling. I'm gonna let them finish cooling on the Silpat mats, and then I'll put them in a container. But Alice has had 2 and I've had 2. Jackson didn't want any right now, but 2 thumbs up. Very yummy. It's been a few hours since I last spoke with y'all. I started getting a headache, so I went upstairs and laid down for like an hour and a half. Headache hasn't gone away, so probably gonna have to take some Tylenol. I just made a liquid IV. I made the lemon lime and then I added half of a fresh lemon to it, which really enhances the lemon flavor, obviously. Will is almost on his way home from work. It is actually almost 6 o'clock. It's 5:45. Will is finally done with his route. He had to run up to the plant, but they might have been closed. What? I was like, what is that? Jackson's FaceTiming with my mom apparently, looking for his cousin. So I've not done much since I last talked to you, really. I was like, what is that? It's Alice's fairy garden. So it's got like the fairy on a thing, but it looked like a... Anyway, yeah. Tonight for dinner is just frozen pizzas, so at least I don't have to cook dinner. I'm just not feeling it. I think I'll probably just watch some TV. I think I said that's what I said I was going to do earlier, and I sat down and I listened to, I ate my lunch and listened to the Hamilton soundtrack. And then I was like, I don't even feel like watching TV. So I told the kids, they were playing out back and in the garage and stuff. I was like, I'm just going upstairs to lay down. I wasn't necessarily taking a nap, but I wanted to lay down with the fan on. So I did. And it didn't really help my headache. I should probably take my hair down. It's actually not that tight though. So Will said he would massage my neck for me when he gets home. So I'm just hoping it goes away because it's Friday night and usually the kids and I stay up and watch a movie or like a documentary or something, and I just feel like going to bed. What are you doing, sis? Okay, she's got like googly eyes on her chin and she was doing... Come here. Hold on, I'll show you.
Hello. Hello. I am Chin.
Chin?
I am Chin Sussy.
Chin Sussy?
From Gumball.
You're a dork.
Except for like the week, didn't you?
Yeah, we're vlogging. He's home from work. Jackson's kicking his own butt. So's your dad.
Steaming.
You're steaming. See that mark on the ceiling?
That was me.
Jackson did that. He threw a sticky toy on it and it stuck.
Yeah,
Cool gas.
Huh.
He did that in the garage too.
He did it in the garage too. Did you see I updated the chalkboard?
Yeah.
With our new chalk markers.
My mama recorded that.
Will be kinned.
Beacon.
Beacon.
Beacon bacon.
I didn't think you were still practicing your job.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. You're placing your bet, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft, I've got my moves, I've got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft.